grips the road. Anybody know why race tracks are kind of like banked? Anybody ever been to a racetrack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ever noticed in the turns, they kind of like bank
It's
inward?
not kind of, it is.
It is, I know. It is. Anybody know why? Anybody know why? We have to know a little bit of centripetal,
Yeah.
right? Centripetal acceleration. And you have to know also a little bit of what's happening. Because remember, Newton's first law, anything that's in motion wants to stay. Now, when it's going around that track,
Yeah.
I'd say it's an oval, right? It's not really round, it's an oval. It's still going around, right? So which way, at this point, before it starts making the turn, let's say this is the first turn, which way is the car going? Well, the velocity is pointing up, right? Because it's going counterclockwise. So now, the velocity is pointing up. So remember, Newton's first law says any object, unless acted upon by another object or another force, is going to keep on going in the same direction.
Inertia.
Now, since we have what's called centripetal force, which is pulling it this way, right? Now it's going to be wanting to go instead of there, go here. Everybody see that? But centripetal force is caused by the road or the friction. You know what happens when you try to get off a negative ramp too quickly in the ice? Are you going to make that exit? No, you're going to keep on going this way. Why isn't centripetal force helping you? Because there's not as much friction on ice as there is on a dry road. So the friction is what causes the centripetal force. So that's basically the source of the centripetal force. Remember, centripetal force causes centripetal acceleration? And the centripetal acceleration keeps you in a circular motion, except for when you're on ice. You know what happens if you go a little fast, you try to turn, you're not going to turn, you're just going to keep on going straight. Because
Yeah,
now,
it's gonna suck.
the friction, yeah, you're going to be going into a ditch. There's not too much friction on ice. And because there's not too much friction on ice, you're not going to have as much centripetal force pulling you inward. Now, on the road bank, what helps the cars go so fast around a turn than you normally could with a regular car, besides